All right. Y'all hear it, another serene afternoon outside. We're about to get some hair done. Got magic hands. Come to hair. Just saying. Maddie said, "Can you hook me up?" Oh, there it goes. I was about to say, I know my titanium is old, but it still does its job. Definitely does its job, and it's sensitive on the hair. It's more of a steam heat, and it doesn't damage the hair. But doing too much to anything to your hair is gonna damage it. So be mindful. We got a little coconut oil and mango butter cream for the scalp. We're gonna tame this so she can manage it herself and do different styles. So watch the magic. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Somebody look at that. Kids are still in school, so it's kind of quiet. Promote conscious parenting with the Harrisons, but you just getting one today, right now. We had to go in the office, so we finished up morning schoolwork. We're gonna do some hair. Hey. Hi, how are you? Good, and yourself? That's good. Heating up my irons, and I just decided to come on. If you're new here, go over to MrsSheSaid Shame Sunday. Subscribe, like the channel, check out the content. Go over to Kitchen Medicine Cabinet. I've been watching, a little bit here and there, outside of all of the other duty and responsibility that I do have. So catch a little bit here and there. I've been here a long time. And when I come back, I got some shit in store. Yes, Madison's heard the word shit before. Okay? I'm just saying. Oh, she's delivering food. She's heard them all. Like she said, she's heard them all before. She just knows not to use them. Well, if she has to use them, she knows how to use them. Huh? She's never had to, though, so she...
Unless I get, super irritated.
Unless she gets super irritated. Mm-hmm.
Probably not in front of you.
I seen, right. So some parents have recorded their children. They put up a phone in the bathroom.
I've seen
You've seen
a
that
couple
before.
of times.
That was a while ago they started doing that because I showed her. The parents put the phone up in the bathroom and tell their little kids too, as little as 2 or 3, 4, 5, 6, or whatever, and tell them that they can say whatever cuss words they want in the bathroom. They get, a minute. And they close the door, and some of them kids go ham, but some kids just like, they don't know what to say. They just say it's doo-doo or pee-pee, you know what I mean? So, it's just funny to see. Hey, how are you, Kyra? Yep, we're here doing some hair. We homeschool, so Maddie did her schoolwork this morning.
Did
you split the part good? Let me see. Yeah, but remember we did the hot brush to tame it the other day. She washed it. We tamed it the other day. So because it's like, what do you have? Maybe a 4C, maybe a 3C. I think you have a 3C coil. But when it's wet, child, yes, it definitely has the sponge shrivel effect.
And with coconut oil.
Yeah. I just put a little coconut oil because the hair's already oiled because we did it the other day to get it like this. So we just want to flat iron it. Hold your hair back just a little, please. And I've been trying to not do the middle part, but she likes the 2 ponytails or whatever. So she's been making it a habit of parting in the middle, down the middle.
This is
so
easier than this.
Yeah, because it gives you a half of the head to work with versus, the whole head is a lot of hair. So, it's a lot of hair. You're blessed. You're blessed. I'm just saying. Hold it back just a little. Let me get this part right. Ooh. And even a little sweat takes away the heat. the flatness. So definitely be mindful of the moisture in the air. Do you have a scrunchie? I didn't bring any scrunchies.
I have 2 more.
If you're new here, go check out the original content. I am Mrs. She Said, one half of He Said, She Said, Love and Abundance. He said, she said, love and abundance. So it's a Mr. He said, Mrs. She Said, and we love in abundance. Almost 30 years. So that's some results for your ass. Got some grown kids, and the youngest is 11, and we've homeschooled for the last 6 years. She's in 6th grade now. 1st grade was the pandemic, and the teachers was not teaching. And we're in Baltimore City, and we're from New York. So, yeah, I didn't want to have to deal with any of that, so we pulled her out. Thank you. Thank you. I don't even know where I got them from, but I don't usually spend more than $3.99 for some sunglasses. So, salute to the frugal lady. Ain't nothing about being cheap. It's how you take care of your stuff. I appreciate the compliment. Thank you. If you're new here, subscribe. Go check out the content. It's my husband and I. We did a lot of promoting conscious parenting. Gave many episodes of, full-on instruction, tips, strategies on how to best raise your children. What works for you may not work for somebody else, so just be conscious of that. I don't have another scrunchie, so we're going to have to take mine. Yes, my hair is pretty long.
I have 2 in my room.
I know. I don't want you to go upstairs, though. This is cool. This is cool. This is the hair. And this is just tame for mine because it was getting real bushy, and so I had to braid it up last night to tame it. You see the hair? If I could stop dropping my combs and stuff. See? So we just gonna flatten that out. I should have a bow tie in. Fling it around. You have a nice day as well, Con. Have a nice day as well, Con. I won't be on too long, little lunchtime. Waiting for Humpy to come home from the office. He's picking up lunch. So salute to you, Humpy, for grabbing lunch. Means I don't have to cook. I'm just saying.
Especially when you're a little bit sick.
Yeah. It felt good. That's why we ain't popped on. I'm just saying. So, it's okay to rest. Stay off a little bit. But I've even seen people be like, I'm sick. And they on. Like, get off. Let your body rest. Give it some time. Turn this way just a little bit, please. Because we don't want to burn the baby. And then I take the comb and just kind of run it through.
You like flat ironing in there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I try not to do it too much. You don't want to, damage the hair. Could put too much stress, I've always liked doing hair. Since I was a little girl, it was definitely my hustle. I probably started making money from doing hair maybe 12. It's probably 12. So, some skills you have to outsource. I'm just saying, there's many girls and women that don't know how to do hair, so they have to outsource somebody doing their child's hair. And I had so many clients that had little boys with so much hair. And I would always say to myself, I think they let it grow so long because they couldn't grow their hair that long. They're, living and projecting their own, keeping the long hair as a little girl. Or, we was growing up in my day, we were making stupid decisions. Or the parents or the elders were allowing us to make stupid decisions with our hair, i.e. Jerry curl, i.e. perms, S curls, any of those things, throwing all these chemicals in our hair. Many of my people's had some really nice natural hair. We just didn't know how to maintain it. So try doing other things. Society pushes a narrative, so we kind of join that cycle too of jumping on with the trends and not knowing, the real results or consequences of said trends.
I got long hair.
Huh? You have very long hair. Yes, ma'am. Always let y'all go all the way out. Decide what you want to do. The older two girls had locks before. Cypher has locks now. She's 21. And that was her own conscious choice, and they're growing very long and beautiful. Hey, Tom. Good to see you, brother. She said, I can tell you like hair because your hair is fire. Thank you. I can tell you know how to cook because you don't take taco seasoning and mistake that shit for meat sauce and put that shit on spaghetti. Listen. Mm-hmm. And we're not big spaghetti eaters, so the last summer I took the tomatoes that we made in the garden and made my own sauce. So it's really nothing. You take tomatoes, olive oil, salt, pepper, whatever seasonings you want to put in it, not taco seasoning, and roast it all in the oven. Onions, garlic, peppers, things that you would put in spaghetti. Put all that together with a lot of tomatoes, your tomato of choice. I don't know which tomatoes you guys like best because there's so many varieties. Right, Madison? Yeah. And I think we had the little cherry tomatoes. That's what I grew last year. And we made a tomato sauce, and it was amazing. And it's not as dark and deep, dark red like what they would be in them jars. So they definitely add some food coloring to something because mine definitely didn't look like that. It was a little lighter, looked more orangey than red. So, and a lot of people will roast their tomatoes and take the lectin. So it's a skin that's on the outer layer of the tomato. Sometimes it's hard for some people's stomachs to break it down. So some people peel it off. Some people just go ahead and just chop it all up. Whatever. So we're gonna go down. Not really. Gotta be mindful. Look at the difference. Let me show y'all. And they're both beautiful because when she wears it like this and just out in its natural form, so many people compliment it. Like, oh my goodness, your hair looks so beautiful. You try that minivan yet? Try the minivan yet? Hey, just foul, welcome. Minivan. I'm not sure. What's good, gang gang? All right, it doesn't take that long to make your own marinara sauce with real bay leaf, real plum tomatoes. That's on the vine, extra virgin olive oil, oregano, sage, sweet basil, real ginger bell peppers. Look at the back of the ingredients that you buy, the jar, and just put all that stuff in, roast it, and then mash it all together. That's all I'm saying. I usually get like a food version around this season, summertime, because it's hot and, people food picky about what we eat. There's so many things. You can't have them heavy, thick stews and, so it gets a little.
Remember, you and me used to go crazy about the Pillsbury cookie pack.
Yes, crazy.
Like that Santa Claus?
Yes. I can't eat that stuff no more. I hear them birds. They sound amazing. Okay, the whole east side needs to be free. Let's go, East Coast. Tom, what's good with you? What's good with you? Are they fighting over there?
I don't know, I see some bread on the road. So
This is a pointer. Hit the subscribe button. Pull up and pop in. Usually on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. MrsSheSaid, Shame Sunday. Ain't been on in a minute, relocating, moving, adjusting to the new place, building a garden, connecting and building with the community. I had a client who was in need, so I had to step in and help with that. And, we homeschool, so it's been busy. It's been busy, You got time to be yelling at people and shit. I think I did enough of that. I'm a teacher by nature, so teaching is what I do. And if you want to learn, then come on over. But I ain't got time to beat shit in people's head, fight with you about right or wrong. Listen, if you don't know and your mama ain't teach you, I ain't got time to. I'm still teaching an 11-year-old. We got grown kids, so it's kind of compelling to still see the same conversations. And I kind of feel sorry for many of y'all. Y'all can say it's just to get a check, it's content. We're just gonna keep pushing the same shit, asking the same goddamn questions and calling it content. Okay. I see people who have been the worst scums of the earth try to revert and change their identity and shit and be something else. Shit is crazy. It's amazing. So we see it. Try to show the kids too, not y'all per se, but just, the reality of life and people, humankind, human nature. Huh, Maddie?
Quinn.
Listen, we all got choices. I might have to pull out my own game. I had created a game in a psychology class because I was a college at 30 to be a teacher. So I got a degree in early childhood education, early childhood instruction, more or less. So there's always a lot of debating going on in the psychology class because I always had something to say. I'm just saying. My teacher appreciated it too. She was Hispanic. Her accent was very, very strong, and most of the people in class act like they couldn't fucking understand her, and it pissed me off. But that's a whole nother story. It's like she's speaking English. Accent is strong, but she's still speaking English. So if you lack comprehension, just raise your hand. And I've said that before in class. It is what it is. Sorry. I was old then in class with younger people, so it was something to me. And older people, there was a lot of elders in some of my classes, but the majority were college age kids. And I was 30, 31, and 32. And I was able to bring my two kids to class with me. That's how good of a student I was. I didn't have to yell at them or tell them to do this. I gave them something to occupy their time for the 45 minutes or sometimes 55-minute class. I don't think I never took them to the hour and a half classes. But anyway, and they were able to sit and do their thing. Thank you, Kobe presents Jesus loves you so much that he died on the cross to save us from sin. And I believe that. And I thank you for saying that in my chat. Okay, have a good day. Baby Bubba. No, what, Baby Bubba? Let me go back. What you talking about? 7K for 2 days if you open. Yeah, I'm not care that much about the subscribers. It'd be nice. But you getting the message? That's what I care about. I've always thought when we try to change ourselves, we're telling God he did make us right. God doesn't like that. To change ourselves, you got to change the temptations, the sins that we naturally have. You have to show discipline in those said sins, in those easy temptations, being easily swayed, easily strayed, from his word, because it's pretty clear. It's pretty clear. So I don't know what everybody's level of comprehension is, but I know what mine is. My own children and families. Like, I ain't got to tell you. It ain't something I believe. It's something I know. Now, for you, if you have the faith and believe and blah, 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 that's a good thing. I ain't mad at that. But it's something I know. It's not my job to explain it to you. You can see in how I'm moving in my life. That's it, I'm doing well. BGP is in the building. Hope all is well. Sit back a little bit. We sitting out here in the front getting some hair did. Lunchtime. Waiting on Pappy. Come home. Bringing some lunch. Appreciate it. Doesn't usually go in the office. But he had to. It's cool. It's going to get loud out here in a little bit. Kids come home from school, child. Ooh, they got a lot of energy. So I love the neighborhood that we're in now because it's a lot of younger children. Kids in my area were a little grown. Even if they were young in age, they were a little grown. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, I've run enough content of showing y'all the shameful, disgraceful behavior that exists. Like it exists. And if you live somewhere where you don't see it, it may not exist in your world, but it does. So the communities that I grew up in, I didn't think they existed anymore because I moved away. When I go back to my specific old communities, they've grown a little. It's not the same as when I was growing up. So I didn't expect it to be as it is. Again, moving away into other communities and not seeing it, homelessness, just the disparity of, some communities. And then to move back to a predominantly black community and see it, it's a little shocking. A little in disbelief, and I don't expose it to bully anyone. It is to show you that this behavior exists. Like, I'm not gonna act like reality isn't reality for some of our children growing up. Some have horrible homes, just like when I was growing up. It's not that much different. The game has changed, but the game don't change. Players did. Hey, beautiful, how are you? I'm good. How's the baby?
She's good.
That's good. I wish you guys the best. Coming to hang with Sissy today. Oh my goodness. Y'all should see this beautiful baby. How old is she now?
1 month.
1 month. Happy birthday, baby. Happy birthday. Eat well. Get that sunshine.
That's one thing she does.
Oh man, that's always wonderful for y'all to be able to raise them together. Poor baby. All her nieces, her cousins is grown. Have a good one. Oh man, y'all, these little monsters grow up real quick, y'all. That looked just like y'all sitting in the grass. I am too tickled. Let me get another guard baby. What's up? Who's next? Another guard baby. Oh, we do have a guard baby coming. We got a gender reveal coming in June. Ooh. Our brother AJ. Baby. The one you just asked about. Let's see. We have money to fight wars. We have money to make sure these Oscar award-winning EBT card holders have Section 8 at subsidized housing, while we have homeless people just homeless. It's so many. It's so many. It's so many. I mean, they're fighting so many demons because the majority of them I see, they're on something. There's some substance that's holding them hostage, bringing them some relief to the traumas that they've experienced, the disparities, like any of those things. I absolutely understand. I grew up in the shit. Just saying, I grew up in the shit. And most of them, I can tell what they're using just by how their body looks, their skin, certain things. So I try not to judge, and I still assist, and even if it's just as little as $1 in the coffee, I know I can't do much, but I think it gives them the sense that somebody cares about them, especially that I go to the same place and I assist the same folks. I wish there was more I could do to get them help. And I see the guy on, it comes up on my reel. It's a couple of guys that they go around and they help the homeless. So, maybe I'll reach out. Tell them I know a couple that's out on the street. I'm sure they have a drug issue and all of that, but it's up to them if they want help. It's nothing I can, they have to take the help. Right? All I can do is show them the way. They have to accept it and move accordingly. And most people don't have that strength. I'm sorry. Most people don't have it. Can guide you to some degree how to get it, to reflect on where you lost it, get it back, but it's on you to do the work. Put your head back a little bit. Ooh, let me take this off. Scratch. Peace, everybody pulling up and popping in. He said, she said, love and abundance. We get some hair done out in the front today. Look at this great child. I don't be realizing I part of. Look at this. Somebody look at that. It's a lot of gray. Okay, old lady sitting on the porch being nosy. Sorry, booger. It was windy yesterday. Blew my lilies off my little table I got in the back. So I need something to hold it down. We'll be able to use one of the what are those tie strips and tie it to the gate. Oh, I'm sorry. Maddie said, "Mother, don't burn me. Turn your head this way, please, so I don't burn you." I won't burn you. But yeah, I'm coming back. We got a wife school course from an actual wife, and join me. Some need refreshers. Some need a course beforehand to actually, maintain that life of being a wife. It's not something that just happens overnight. It's an absolute mindset and an understanding. And I just want to bring some clarity to it. I'm a seasoned wife. Um, you know, just here to give a little advice to the ones who may want it. There's definitely some who need it. Shots fired. Take it as such. I know a lot of brothers who've um, taken some women and just like, what's up, ladies? What's up? We got to be better wives for our good men, right? Good men, you married him. You said he was a good man at that altar. What happened? What happened? We could talk about it. I'm just saying. I am just saying. We'll head back just a little bit. That grace stands for wisdom. That's what they said. That's what they said. That's what they said. But I'm hearing it's a deficiency. Might be lacking something. Might be lacking something. But I like it. It's definitely a different texture of hair. It has a mind of its own. You know. Did you forget to share the stream? Hmm? Did you forget to like when you popped in? Don't act like that. Don't act like that. Don't act like that. We got some new stuff coming to y'all. I'm just saying. Just keep in mind. Keep in mind. We always doing something. That's what you do there. You need a clipping, girl. You need about an inch. You can tell when it's like thin.
I don't know why she has this.
Mm-hmm. So open up my kitchen. Let y'all up in my kitchen. I built my medicine cabinet. I was thinking of having Maddie put the stuff in ABC order, but I don't like the order. So I like my powders with my powders, my big leaves and my grinded herbs. I like them like that versus everything in order. Right? I don't know. So I like the way it looks. I know where everything is. Nobody else really in it. And if you can read, you can comprehend what's in it. It's labeled. It has what it does. And, how to use it. So just been real busy. I think I need to get more conscious. I might have to do another fast and be better prepared. Ramadan was during us moving, so I was doing a lot of packing and moving around way too much, and I wasn't being as consistent as normal during fast. So I definitely might need to reboot myself. So if you guys want to join me on the journey, what is today? The 15th. I think the new moon is actually the 17th of this month. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's the 14th today, right? But the new moon is, when you should start something new. It helps. The power of the moon helps in being intentional So that's just a suggestion. You can do it anytime you want, but it definitely helps. If you're a person who starts things and don't finish, and if you're to an age where your body needs it, it's getting to a point where you need it. You need to change. Things are just going to get worse, not better. So that's all. If it's time for you to be mindful, come on over. Come on over. Get your medicine cabinet. I'm here. I'm here doing that too. I just ain't let y'all back in my kitchen yet. I'm just saying, I'm in there all the time. I just ain't click and turn the phone on. Been a little annoyed with what I've been seeing, so I want to control myself. Not be on here yelling at people that don't matter and they don't want to change themselves. So it is what it is. I wish you the best, and I wish you better results. It's gonna be kind of hard doing the same thing. I'm just saying. Hey, here's my husband now coming in for lunch. Looking better, sir. Looking better, sir. Says you're looking better. Hope you're feeling better. Maddie's hungry. Trying to get some lunch. Let me do this half, and then we can go in and grab some. While I talk a little mess with the people. Oop. Got some tangles. That's the front. Where you sweat, it gets moist. This one. When melanated people sweat, their hair coils up. So, unless you got a perm or something. And we don't advise that anymore.
Honestly, I'm not really that.
What you say?
Honestly, I'm not really that hungry.
You're not really that hungry? Okay. Well, it's there when you're ready. It's there when you're ready. Turn this way a little bit. Kind of turn your body. Turn your body. Supposed to go pick up a 45-gallon tank for the turtles. Today, guy got a stand, a tank, and a top for $10. So what's up from Puerto Rico? Puerto Rico, Puerto Rico, Puerto Rico. What's up, my friend? All is well. We just doing some here in the great U.S. on the East Coast. We on the East Coast, so welcome. Appreciate you pulling up, popping it. If you're new here, go subscribe, become a member, check out the content. As he said, she said, love and abundance. We talk about life, love, family, relationships, homeschooling, kids, society, good and bad behavior. I mean, a little bit of everything. We got content on promoting conscious parenting. Where you can find a lot of tips and strategies on, raising resilient kids with discipline. We definitely want our young, turn this way. We want our young people to come up and be, at least decent humans in society, make better choices than us, be better than us. So we kind of help and assist and have conversations geared towards that. We have 4 of our own, 3 grown, 1 still growing, 6 godchildren. So that's a lot. Abundance of nieces and nephews that are grown too. So we've been around a long time. So a lot. The new moon's on the 16th. Okay, thank you. I was close. 2 more days. And if you start to listen, you can feel it. There's some innate connection that we have. And we've been so lost in translation. Salute to Lit. It's been lost. And our ladies, our elders, they passed down none of that. They didn't know. So I'm going to give them some grace because I know that they didn't know. Would you get back a little, please? When he come home, I done changed the furniture around and shit. He'd be like, this lady. I think that spices it up a little. Right? Come home, it's always something new. Doing some hair. Mm-hmm. What's that light? Straighten your locks, please.
I think my hair went through the whole straightening thing already.
All right. We're done with that. I love the locks. Your locks look wonderful. Imagine how long they would be if you'd have kept them from 10 years old.
I want to get them to be really long.
They will be. Sure, look at that. When I met your father, he had his for 4 or 5, maybe.
This
And
is
then-
year 3.
Yeah, and look, it was probably
It's real short before. Yeah.
but his was down past his butt.
Mm-hmm.
We cut him off.
I'm trying to go.
The lint. Thank you. Caleb, did I say that right? Caleb, hey buddy. Thank you, I appreciate that. Just sitting outside doing little one's hair. It's a part of homeschool. I'm just saying. Find the time. I want to put my hands in some dirt too. Probably got to make some more canola.
Already?
Yeah, I've been eating that stuff up, child. I'll be tearing that granola up. So this is 1/2 right there. Yeah, just to straighten it. Really flowy, like woman, like she get the parted and do her. Oh, you could have crossed over. I might have to move that so y'all can still cross over.
Here you
Thank
go.
you.
Have a good day.
I know somebody don't live here.
32.
Really. Yeah, the Millings don't live here no more.
Okay.
They don't live here no more. Thank you.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate that. Okay. Our almost 21-year-old is starting a new job soon. And we got a new project starting. Y'all ready for the karaoke? Y'all ready for the porch karaoke pop up in your neighborhood? Huh? That difference from one side to the other. And it brings out all the oil too. Let me see if I can show you. Hair. When she's big enough, she does her own little styles. She washes it herself, oils it, does little styles with the natural hair. But once in a while, I come in and, hook it up. Try to be gentle. One day we were sitting out here doing hair. She just washed it and I just put it in like the twist. And the man was probably 6, 7 houses down. And he was like, oh my goodness, that baby ain't crying. You must know how to do some good hair. These kids be having a fit. Now, they ain't been trained to know that when it's time to get your hair done, it's time to get your hair done. You gotta get here and get your hair done. I didn't play with these kids. And when they was little, you might got a little pow to sit your butt down. It ain't abuse. You ain't got time to be playing. When you make it a regular routine, they know what it is, right? And that's about their parents too, their identity, They know, man, I'm about to look nice after this. Just saying, nicer. And your hair tame makes you feel good. Build your confidence and all of that. Just make it a regular routine. I try to fall back just to see how consistent she will be and pick it up. Sometimes you gotta let that happen. I'm like, girl, you're looking like a ragamuffin. What's up? So, correction is love. Teach that too. So, subscribe. Head back a little bit. I'm telling you, 3 girls ain't never have to pay for beauty salons. I tell you that. Saved a lot of money being skilled in doing hair. I ain't have to never worry about that. Or somebody in my baby's head. I gotta get so and so to do my baby's head. You doing that? And the prices today, shoot, somebody having to do Maddie's hair, they gonna charge an extra $40 just because of the length. That's crazy. But I get it. I get it. I ain't gotta do it though. Sorry. Turn this way. We started reading one of the 7th grade required curriculum books. I think it's amazing. A Long Walk to Water. 20-year-old still had her books from school, so she passed them down. So we didn't have to purchase any, and we already have a lot. So I mean, I can pick whatever reading, but she suggested them, recommended them as good starters for her. Some based on true stories. Yeah, definitely good. So we've been enjoying that quality time. How y'all doing out there? How is everybody doing? Is there something specific that you are looking forward to hearing from me when I come back? Because I got a lot. Yes. Brain test, tricky puzzles. Good. If you got room to download it.
My computer says 1 minute.
Okay. But I got a rundown of how I'm going to flow. So, be prepared, lock in, hit that notification bell. If you see any links in this chat, click them. Go like and subscribe. Those are other channels. This is just a channel that's monetized. So I come on and go live here so y'all can support the channel. That's all I'm saying. Hey, here from where is this live? In the East Coast, USA. East Coast of USA. That's where we live from. Maryland, to be specific. Spring is trying to come. It's trying, but it be cool at nights. Lost a couple of my seedlings because it got chilly. And there's a cat that keep coming in my yard and disrespecting my grass. I think it's his own litter box and shit. Scratchy go. That didn't take long at all. Get one of these from the dollar store. Got black girl coily hair. This is a great brush. I think it's just the air pockets. Makes it easier to brush. Start at the ends, work your way through. Okay? You don't want your child to get, oh my God, it hurt. You don't want doing hair to be such a painful process. Who's going to want to sit and get their damn hair done? I'm just saying. I wouldn't. You got to snag and pull on me like that. So, there's ways. I'm just saying. Mm-hmm. Okay, got to get my other phone so I can listen to the time. See, I got to add more time to the Chromebook because guess what? Promote conscious parenting. I monitor how much time is used on there. So every day is set for an hour and a half. And most of that is done schoolwork. Schoolwork is done. Yeah, I might consider adding a little more time for play or art. She likes to go create hair designs and face makeup stuff on some of those apps, driving games, stuff. So we'll allow that. but it's minimal because sometimes it's abused, and the kids think they get away with it. So when we found out, it has to be stripped, took him back a little, readjusted how the boundaries are and the structure of it all. So then we back to an hour and a half. And we spend more time trying to be creative. You know, Maddie likes to bake. She made an awesome chocolate cake the other day. That was delicious. I had a little piece. Just a little piece. Just a lot of sugar. And the white flour, you know. Even if it is a chocolate cake, it's still white flour. So we're learning how to perfect the baking with the natural stuff. With the better flours and healthier flours, right? Okay, I believe. You want to go get the other phone? Start put some more minutes on it. It's plugged up right there in the island. She's going to grab the other phone. It's looking nice. You got to clip your ends. They look bushy. Maybe a half an inch. I won't go over an inch and a half.
Can you got the scissors?
No, I'm not going to do that now. We'll do it the next wash. My feed is full of, you won't believe, if you checked out my stories on Instagram, that's the kind of stuff's on my feed. You know, everybody's algorithm looks different, but I see shameful shit all the time.
It's the cold air and I didn't like it up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's just not clean. And we washed it maybe 4 days ago, and then it's just the lint stuff, moisture build back up. Cold. It's a little chilly. Wait, let me get this. Hold your head back. Yeah, we got a little reading to do. I'm also going to be talking to y'all about that too. Homeschool. Deprogramming parents from trying to keep a school type structure, because that's what you know. You know, at home when you're homeschooling, your child has an IEP. You control what that looks like. You know your child best. You know what they're struggling in. You know what they need help in, what they can work independently in. And you have to schedule things as such. Because at the same time, they need to learn on their own. So you think about it, how much were the teachers really teaching? They gave you an assignment. They gave you some explanation. You had an assignment, homework, maybe a small project, and then they moved on to something else. It's kind of self-taught, you know, especially if they're teaching you from a damn workbook or a textbook. All right, do chapter 10, answer the questions in the back. We'll discuss it the next day. Did they really teach anything? I'm just saying. And I just think it's really, really hard. And I found so many resources that will help on things that I may not know or are equipped to teach. Math gets hard. Yeah, it gets harder. It gets harder just because you don't remember. And if you haven't used it in your career or in life, I mean, it gets hard. But to see some young adults struggle with the basics, that drives me crazy. That's just crazy. Like, y'all can't read an analog clock. Come on. I don't know basic PEMDAS. Huh, Madison? Basic PEMDAS. Moisture in the air.
You have to tell me.
Hmm. Oh, you gave me the phone, right? Mm-hmm. I added 30 more minutes. So give you a little time. Turn this way a little, please. You're gonna have to turn your body. Gonna have to turn your body now. I hope y'all ready for white school. Got a white school course with an actual wife. Coming to you soon. Got it all mapped out. Ready to share information, so we can get back to the root of rebuilding our village. And it starts with us, ladies. Starts with us. I don't care how much you want to point the finger at the patriarchy, Amen. Our society will not thrive any higher than the morality of our women. If you don't believe that, you're a part of the goddamn problem. We choose. Turn this way, please. I'm gonna use the brush for right here because I don't want to get your ear. Huh? Can you go? What's that? What's that? Oh, it's asking, can you see it? What is that? How is it going? Oh. Oh.
I'm having a good time. That's right up. Think about what you saying to me. What's going on with that other side? Let's think about having me. Let's think about having me.
He's just walking. That's the music he's choosing to listen to. I'm just saying. I don't know. Is that it? I mean, is that the game that you was trying to open up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Put that back. Let's do this. Get these last two done. Abel, hey. Just chilling right now. We ain't got no structured show right now. Just click the button and pop on. Doing some hair, my baby's hair. But we are, he said, she said, love and abundance, promote conscious parenting with the Harrises. Hold your head back, boo boo. getting some hair done. I'm stronger, wiser, and ready when I finally bring my butt back to teach y'all some shit. Because, you know, I ain't with all that yelling and carrying on unless I have to. But I'm not with all that. I'm a teacher by nature, and that's what I want to bring to y'all. So if you want to learn something, come on over. You never know what you're gonna learn. You never know what you're gonna hear. You just never know. You gotta pull up and pop in to see though. But don't steal my shit, because I know y'all like doing that too. You're stealing asses. Damn thieves. I like what MrsSheSaid said. Bring back shame. Oh, why people do this? Oh, they shouldn't do that. Oh, you ain't got no shame. That was the thing. Huh? Why? Yeah. Because you have no sense of shame. That's why. And Love is in the building. Hey, Mr. Love. Welcome. It's afternoon over here, but good morning and good morning to you. Getting some hair done after this morning homeschool session. Said I'll straighten you up. Because we go from this to this. You know, in less than an hour. So it took us about an hour today. Turn around. Turn your body. Turn your body. It's the last piece. I'm about to reopen my kitchen and maybe we'll pick a couple of herbs a day, go over them. Or if you guys, are asking any questions, you find out anything, you want to know anything, let me know. Everybody is dealing with different stuff. Hold your head back. But over the last year, it's been an increase that I've seen in liver and kidney issues. And I just want you guys to be aware. There's early signs. There's things that people ignore. So when you do find out something, it's already really bad because you're going to ignore it already. So we want to talk about that, Pratam, what's up? Welcome. Hit that subscribe button. We ain't at 1,000 yet. Everybody's... Be nice, Mrs. Harris. Be nice. I was about to say something foul, but I'm babysitting right here, so check myself. Y'all know what it is. We should have been at a lot of subscribers. Y'all just getting here. You just getting here. That shame is a thing. People are not conscious, and most people want to do wrong, huh? You want to do wrong. You want to be bad. Like I said it. It's human nature to want to be bad. You go through a rebellious stage. Most should go as a child. That should happen in childhood, maybe in teenage years. But if there's consequences in the teenage years, it may not go further into adulthood, right? Some consequences are really severe. Some people, turn your head this way. Some people spend a lot of time in jail or dead. I'm just saying. And those are the harshest consequences. So how much you want to learn before you change? I'm just saying. And when it comes to the relationships and families being broken down, it's our fault. Huh? We got to a point where I don't need a man. I don't need a man. So the next generation comes up and says, guess what? I don't want a man. Next generation after that, I don't want to be a man. It's our fault. That's something we have to pay attention to. We're here. We're present. Even if the man is absent, we're present. What you doing? How are you affirming these children? Turn around. You are who you are. In gender, you are who you are. In race, you are who you are. As a person. You just continue to lie to them and allow them to lie to themselves. This shit is crazy. You're not doing that. I'm going to tell you the truth. You good, but there's some things that you need to work on. We tell our children they perfect or each other that we're perfect. That's crazy. Or there's no flaws, nothing wrong. Nothing you can do better. That's crazy. You always had it from kindergarten to high school. And if you went to college, you had somebody giving you correction too. And guess what? They didn't even love you. So, you know. All right, we got this done. Y'all got to hang with us in the front. Y'all join us. Stay locked in, okay? Because we about to be pulling up. We got some events going on towards the end of the month. You might want to stop in and pop in, okay? We got some courses going on. And if you ain't been over to Mrs. She Said Shame Sunday, Kitchen Medicine Cabinet with Mrs. She Said, go on over and subscribe. I need to see them subscribers go up. They need to go up. You know? Because there's more to see. There's more to see. So stay tuned. If you like the content so far, donate. You know, a super chat, a membership. That don't hurt nobody. It hurt nobody. Y'all let me know. Y'all want to see some school lessons? Y'all want us to do some reading? You want to do the reading with us? Madison will mind. And I like reading. The story flows a little more. She's like, I likes it when you read. Well, because you don't want to. But she knows how. So that's not an issue. She has her own chapter books that she reads at night. This side is a little more bushy than the other side. Because you need a clip in. You see? And this is all natural. It's about a 3C coil of a hair. And we just flat ironed it with the titanium iron, not the ceramic. The ceramic will burn your hair. And okay. And it won't stay like this. Of course, when she starts to sweat, it'll bush back up, but it'll bush up from the root. So she's good right now. She can do some ponytails or work that out, right? You groovy? You gonna style it up? Whoop whoop.
It's my
You're scrunchy. There you go. So it didn't take long. Make time for things like this. Gotta make time for things like this. Thank you for supporting the tribe. Love you, babe. That's my husband right there. Always supporting. All right, her. Y'all want to go see the backyard? Y'all want to go see the backyard? If you just received a membership, you better say thank you. Say thank you. Come back in and say thank you, because you get an email wherever you at to say you received a membership from so and so and so and so. Yeah, it's okay. We appreciate y'all pulling up and popping in. Now, guess what? You got to clean up. Anything you do is always clean up behind it. So clean up. Daggone it. Daggone it. Daggone it, baby. Don't mess with y'all. But I hope everybody is well. Again, go over to Shame Sunday and subscribe. Go over to Kitchen Medicine Cabinet and subscribe. You know, I need some support so we can get some dye to color up this gray. Madison turned around, looked at me like, you lying. I am. Just trying to get them to send me $2 so I can get some dye.
Right here, Lara here.
It's a lot right there too, right? Some spots be trying to make me look bald headed, but it's just white hair. Yeah, got it in my eyebrow. So I've been seeing a lot of commercials for the Botox. Y'all better stop. I would never. I am gracefully aging. Okay, I'm blessed to make it to 49. Let's go. Let's go 50. Okay, look at that. That's letting you know. No, that's the no nonsense frown. That's the I don't play that shit frown. As soon as it comes out, it's like, ooh, ooh. She don't play. The hell? Appreciate all that. That's age, baby. That ain't nothing but wisdom. Can't be mad at that. You know? If I stop aging,
How many
I'm
months
dead.
have 20 years?
Stupid. Excuse me?
How many months have 28 days?
Don't they all? That's a trick question, see? They all have 28. Gotta remember what you're playing. That's what it gets you. They said critically think.
Let's see.
Say, how many of them do? Come on, y'all, go for a walk with me. I'll get my sunglasses and my water. If you could unplug that stuff whenever you come in, bring it in. One more year into the 5th decade. Such a good time. All right, let's see what's going on in here. Remember when you used to care? I still care. I still care. I.e. Shame Sunday. Go check it out. I care way too much. I had to pull back. Was underappreciated. And now every word out of y'all's mouth is bring back shame. Shame. Oh my goodness, that is such a shame. Shame, shame, shame. I told you so. That's all I'm saying. I told you so. I told you so. Shame is a painful feeling. It's painful. It's humiliation and it's distressful. It's caused by your consciousness of wrong and stupid behavior. Foolish behavior. All I do is point out the behavior. That's all. And guess what? It's in the good book. And if you don't know what's in the good book, then that's a you thing. You grown. The fuck? Okay? You should know better. If you ain't getting the desired results that you want, you have to change. Not the world. You have to change what you're doing. It's not everybody else. It's you. Most likely you're the problem. And that's why y'all don't come to my page. Because I'm going to point out your shit. And, do whatever doctrine you want. I have the results. Okay. That's all. I have a good husband. We're raising a great family. None of us are perfect. We strive to be better and learn more all the time. I'm just saying. And if most people did that, it would be a better world. But you don't want to be bad, dysfunctional and chaotic. So, let me. I can let me, because that's how you move it. I got a lot of teaching. I got a lot to share and learn. Medicinal herbs. Got my cabinet ready to serve. I'm all about healing. Who wants to walk around and be sick and ailing when God has prepared everything? Everything. There's so much medicinal properties in everything. All of these things throw away. The roots of this and the roots of that. The little grass outside. It's amazing stuff outside in the world, and we just step all over it, trample it, let our dogs shit all on it. I mean, it is what it is. If you're more conscious, you do better. Y'all motherfuckers just ain't conscious, and you get mad when I tell you to be conscious. That's all. I'm inside now. The baby's outside. I can cuss all I want. The fuck? Shit. It's my kitchen. This is where you build. In the kitchen. With a big ass cutting board. Telling y'all, I ain't been playing with y'all. That's what I've been learning. It's what I need. Legacy, longevity, it's in what you eat. And if we're not conscious of that, I'm sorry. Who's that? Perry? Hey now. From us, ? From us what? Make a complete statement or a complete sentence. I'm not with all of that. All right. What's up, sugar plum, honey bunches of oats? Oh my goodness. Hey, Cassie. That's cute. Lauren, hey, how you doing? Yeah, I told you so. Shame is real. Shame is needed for society to thrive. Okay, and if you don't have no sense of it, you're gonna be out here doing foolishness because you're a fool and you like doing wrong shit. I mean, it is what it is.
This is the red one, box.
What's that?
A little burger.
Are you from USA? Yes, the East Coast, to be specific. Brooklyn. What you got? It's a bean burger. They usually put pickles in.
You don't like
this pickle?
I wish mom wants it. I love pickles.
So we're gonna take it. That's a lot of salt. That's a lot of salt. Watch out for that piece of burger on the floor behind you.
So you won't eat it.
Yeah, I hope y'all ready. I'm kind of funny. It might come off funny. I would say it comes off funny. I try to be funny, kind of lighthearted, but still no nonsense.
You're
you know?
funny in your own weird, different way.
Thank you. Look, little person said I'm funny in my own little way. They all funny. They be having me cracking up over here.
Yeah, okay.
11:26 p.m. here. What's there? It is 1:56. You sure it's 12:26 or 12?
It is 1:56.
It's 1:56 p.m. Thursday.
Dang, they must be pretty far.
Yeah, where you at? Is that my friend from Puerto Rico? Puerto Rico is kind of on a 3 hour, 4 hour L.A. time.
There's a little fire.
Let's see.
It's 10:56 a.m. You on the West Coast, huh? I'm eating granola. It's my go-to addiction.
Is this
It's delicious. You a little far? Where you at? It's good? What? You eating a burger like a burger? That's the first time I seen that.
No, that's the second time. Remember when I was at Nona's? No, it was Richard's. Was it Mom's? Richard's mom?
Okay, the cookout.
Yeah,
Wow.
it was like a real
My last
burger
two
with
don't
cheese.
eat burgers like normal people, I guess. Just eat the patty, no bread. Should eat that. Greetings from Punta Cana. Hey now, send me some of that sun and beautiful oceans. Matter of fact, send me a ticket. All right, send me and hubby a ticket. We on our way. My mom's been there. I heard it was nice. Know some folks who's been there. So greetings from the USA. The smog and dust of cheese and bacon. The cheese and bacon epidemic over here. It's lunchtime. I'm just being silly. I will, for sure. It kind of sound like it would be on the list. I appreciate you pulling up and popping in. If you're new here, subscribe. We got a lot of content, hubby and I. It's me and my husband. He's a cool dude, a cool cat. I like him. I'm just saying. What you say? A calm dude? You hear that? She said he's calm. Mr. He said. Mr. Passion. I like that. I like that you said that. Okay, I'll take that. Mr. Calm. Yes. Yeah, it's a cool cat. He taught me how to calm down. because I'm a firecracker. I'm pistol. I would like to learn. Well, I hope so. So go over to Kitchen Medicine Cabinet with Mrs. She Said. You can probably find my page from this page because they're all connected. And want to learn English. Oh man. But can you understand what I'm saying? You type it pretty well. So thumbs up. Mm-hmm. Putacana, what do they speak? Spanish? So we can teach each other. Come here. We'll learn together. We'll learn together. Together or together. Okay? That's sign language. So I know that too. My English is so bad. My Spanish is bad, if that's what you speak. So we can help each other. But our kids did great in school with Spanish. And hubby thinks, I think he speaks much more. He can understand.
There's a hair in my thigh.
Ew, it's not mine.
No, no.
That's probably yours. You probably have hair on you from me doing your hair. So it might have dropped in. It might have dropped in. Hopefully it's not a stranger's hair. I am a teacher. This is my one student right here. We have 3 grown kids. I went to college and got a degree in early childhood instruction. I've been babysitting since I was a little girl, raised nieces and nephews. So I've always been teaching anything. You know, if it comes up, I'm going to tell you the truth. And if I don't know, we can go to the library and search and look, you know. So even if I learn with the children, that's all of it is what I want to do. So yeah, by heart, I'm absolutely a teacher. Yeah. This is my great student over here. She's in 6th grade now. So the math, blowing my mind sometimes, but it comes back once I go through it and look at it and like, okay, I do remember this, and we go from there. So, you know, I think it makes them feel good to know, like, wait, Mom, hold up. It ain't fresh in my brain. Every little thing, every piece of curriculum, it's not. I might have to brush up a little bit sometimes. That's okay. And let them know, like, yo, I don't remember this. So we're going to learn together. It's, you know, it's good. Kind of feel like they got kind of a classmate, you know. But my critical thinking is more advanced because I'm older. You know, my worldly smarts is more advanced because I'm older. And because I'm older, the brain shut down. I'll be like, I don't remember that. How many times I did that? I did that a lot, right? Like Madison, I forget that. But then when I get it, I be like, oh, it's like a light just goes off in your head. So some things are just programmed in there. And if you do a little bit of research, it'll come back, you know. I do have TikTok, but I don't post no more. Most of my content over there is Shame Sunday, calling out shit, you know, just any of that stuff, promoting my own channel, clipping my own stuff and sharing it. Some are viral videos over there. I don't know. I don't care about that. Yes, Instagram as well. Nikki, Mrs. She Said. Shame Sunday. If you hashtag Shame Sunday, bring back shame, I would think I would come up. Yeah. So I've been doing that content for 3, maybe 4 years. Bring back shame. A society will not thrive without it. Right? You got to have shame in order to stop foolish and bad and wrong behavior. Things you know is wrong, and it would stop you from doing it. You know, not somebody bullying you and you know, talking down to you. That's shaming. That's using shaming tactics. That's being a bully. You yourself should have a feeling, a sense of it when you do something wrong. That's where that comes in. And I don't think people understand and can grasp that. But everything is normal now. The things that are wrong and foolish when I was growing up is now considered to be normal. So people don't have shame for doing it or not doing it, like taking care of your kids and, you know, cooking and making sure your house is clean. I'm just saying. Helping kids with their schoolwork be like going into the attic and remembering what you had up there. It's facts. Absolutely. Yeah. And like I told her, from even 2nd and 3rd grade, I used to tell her, by the time you get to 6th and 7th grade, I might have to outsource some stuff. But it's been okay because we're learning together. And as she's learning that a lot of the stuff you're going to be learning on your own. You read, if you comprehend, you'll be able to get it. I watched my kids go to school, get assignments from teachers and go and do their work. And they did it. So how much are they really teaching you? Give your Instagram for to talk about in Spanglish. Yeah, you can probably find it from my page. It's just the same name, Nikki. Mrs. She Said. Nikki, Mrs. She Said. That's it. I sure didn't. I sure did. Maybe one day we'll talk about that. You finished eating your stuff? I love the long railroad home. Take y'all out my back. I didn't set it all up because the wind blows so much. Pit. All around a little bit. It's my pit. Got all my lilies and some mint and lavenders and rosemary. And more lilies. Love lilies. Got some sage. Right? Yeah.
It's sunflowers.
That's not sage. That's basil. All of these are sunflowers. Boop, boop, boop. All around the edge. Sunflowers. And we got oregano in here. It didn't start percolating, but my starting to come up, and we'll put those along the trellis, along the gate. Once they start to come up, these old beans, they ain't come out yet. That's lettuce. I don't think it's gonna get any bigger than that. This I got in the house growing in the window is huge. Got some Swiss chard. Got all my peppers. We got sweet peppers and hot peppers and peppers. And this is a bean. Got some Asian pears that's gonna come up, and I think these are different herbs. This is thyme. That is some Roma tomato, because I'll take them out of there, and that's sage. So sage, thyme, Roma tomatoes. These are chives. There's herbs in there. All sunflowers. Can't open it. So we like digging in the dirt. We get Maddie to mow the grass. See all of this? This is all healthy stuff. The dandelion. That's my plant dirt. Fell over. The wind, it was so windy. Kicked over my plant. You know? But if I was to take it out from the root, let it grow, eat all of this. Wash it off real good. Those are cloves. Cloves are good. It's good for inflammation. Ladies, the red clove is better for us. So these will go. Once these go, the red cloves will start to come. So it's kind of a process. Yep, and you can just snip them, dry them out, let them dry out, or dry them out real slow in the oven, maybe on like 200 or something. And yeah, it's a tea. Yep. Dandelion root. You can pull it out and the whole root of it, dry it out, roast it in a pan, and it's like coffee. You can ground it down. It's like a coffee. So maybe one day we'll come out and pull some and do that. I got some peppers growing under here too. Not that. That's a pepper. Pepper. There's another one down there. Yeah, sunflowers are growing, and we got the lilies coming up over here too. Shark lily. All right, $5 for the mulch. Thanks, Lauren. $5 for the mulch. Go get a bag of mulch. Yeah, so I got a cat that keep coming. He was shitting in my bag that I had the peppers in, so I got rid of that. And then he still came and shitted on my grass. So I scooped it out and, filled it with sand and some dirt. So hopefully he don't come back. And I sprinkled cayenne pepper around everything. Hopefully it make his ass hot. I'm just saying. Cayenne pepper won't hurt my plants, but it'll hurt bugs, right? That was crazy. Come out in the morning. Get that damn cat. Yeah, that's stressing me out because now it's like I gotta keep an eye. I couldn't put anything in the ground because I don't want the cat shitting on my stuff. Cat shit is gross. It's disgusting. I'll take dog shit over cat shit. So, yeah, I'm just saying.
You should probably not consider.
Right, we don't want any of it. So they had a good rain. It's looking good out here.
I think it might rain again.
Yeah, that's good. It needs to rain. It needs to rain. You cold? I put this little thing here for the birds, y'all. I put this sourdough bread in there for the birds. They got like a little tree stand thing here on the gate. So they could stay out of my seeds. If I plant them and leave it outside, I'll come and be like, is it a bird taking my damn seeds? I think they was taking my seeds. They definitely was taking my cucumber seeds. So if you're new to growing, beans, man. Beans is probably like your go-to to start with. You know, if you like green beans or just beans, they grow pretty good. The Swiss chard is growing pretty good too. Peppers, we did great last year. They take a long time, but they definitely harvest well. So it's definitely a plus. And yeah, I'm trying to find a bottom piece for my fire pit. I got the frame. So I got to build up the bottom part for the fire pit. It's cool out here today. It feels good though. Okay, I need a little shake and bake. It's been all day. Maddie's going to occupy her time while I go be grown. And I like having a separate laundry area. I got to go get another carpet for my basement too. So somebody sent me $20 for my carpet. I'm just saying. He's working. Oh yeah.
If he could send us anything, he could send us in writing. You could put him through. I'll talk to him because I know exactly what to say.
Y'all see it?
You're welcome. No problem. Next time, just tell them to send anything they got in writing. Okay? They said that.
They would want us to pull up. They would want us to host your karaoke. I'm just saying. I'm kind of giving y'all a little tour. I'm just saying. You like what I did with the ceiling? Y'all want to sit with me? This is a chill out spot. I got a hammock in my basement. So turn the lights down, get a book, just chill out. So I'll be kind of just relaxing. Like that Caroline poster? Yeah, Coraline. Yes. A lot of these. My daughter used to work for AMC, so we had mad posters. And I didn't want to do nothing with the ceiling. So I said, let's put the posters on the ceiling. Because we do a lot of, relaxing meditation and stuff. So it'd be nice to look up and see these things. So we have a lot. I got a few more on the floor I need to hang up. But I'm glad we light, because this child be down here swinging on this damn hammock. I'm like, I hope it don't break, but the screws, I got 3 different screws that's already into the beam, so that was good. I just needed to lock it in. So, because ain't no tree outside to put it outside. So this is really comfy. And every time we move, we usually start one of those big posters. So we do that too. Spend a lot of time being still. Hold on, let me plug it up. Yep, and then we Mod Podge them and we put them in a frame. Hang them up. Yeah, no, they give them away. Once the movie thing is done, they give them away. You know, it's not like they're stealing. She even got some of like the big stand-up posters. So I put this here so when people come visit, they can sign it. And we're about to have a housewarming, so everybody will sign it. Put their names on it. I put a projector down here too. So we sit down here and listen to documentaries. Madison listens to our podcasts, you know, just to get away. I'd rather her have this space than to do everything in her room. I don't like that. I don't like hermits. I had one child that was a hermit for some time. I understood it because it was during the pandemic, but we're not fucking doing that, you know. Thank you. Please subscribe. My channel is MrsSheSaid Shame Sunday. The original Shame Lady. Bring back shame. I'm just saying, you can go check that out. I am an extension of this page. He said, she said, love and abundance, my husband and myself. He said, and she said. And everything else is right there in the middle, you know. Yes, I appreciate that. And I didn't think that as a young person because I came from a broken family, no father. And I didn't believe that. And God has been my father from the beginning. So thank you. I appreciate that. My marriage has been blessed. The family has been blessed. I'm grateful and humbled by it all. And I'm just here to share. That's it. You know, tell whatever truth I know. Be transparent. I don't have time to be lying and doing nonsense. I don't. I'm not raising 3 girls. They're watching me. I have to try to be the best woman I could possibly be. And I've learned from a great one. So, you know, it is what it is. And she had no role models. So at least I had many. And I have to do the best that I possibly can. And yeah, that's it. So this is the space. I'm gonna clear it out during the housewarming so we could have some space. And it goes out to the back. So I do have the back door part. And yeah, we got a lot of clothes. So I had to make some closets. Could build up a closet at some point. But right now that'll work for now. And our art station, cause look at all of this. We just love being creative. It's filled with stuff. Beads and glues and stickers and markers and all kind of, yeah. Anything you can, we have the science kits to do, experiments, more books and books and books, darts. Y'all want to play a game? What you want to play? What you want to play? We like this one. This one's crazy. This one's crazy. She liked playing that one. I just noticed the progression and everything. You start playing games with kids, you notice the progression, you notice the progress, you notice the maturity in losing, you notice their comprehension, the faster they read, the faster they calculate those dice, like all of those things. You notice how they move on the board, you know, staying focused. I don't really like Ariana Grande, so that's why this one's still on the floor. That one I don't really want to put up. And this is something I built up. I can add on too. And this is really her album in here. So these are my people. And I could add on. And we made this because most people have no clue about the periodic table. And I wanted her to at least be familiar with it, you know. But I like these little carpets from Costco. It needs to be vacuumed, but it makes it warmer down here. And books and books and more books. All right. I'm probably going to come down here and chill because this hammock might be calling my name. I'm just saying. So I got a little walk around. Pop back in May 23rd. We had this housewarming. I'll let y'all peek and sneak and see what's going on. Now I'm coming to chill over here with my husband while he's working.
Somebody got to make money for all this shit. Somebody got to work to get some money for all this shit. You see? She showing off shit. Show you this, show you that. Somebody got to make money for this shit.
Look at his desk.
What up, y'all?
Yelling at
Don't
people
run.
today.
They gonna run. They gonna run.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, she'll be
You
coming.
just said it. All the doors are locked, baby.
Yeah, hell yeah. They better run.
And you can't hit me. What's that? What's that? That's legit. You see that? This is made by Mother Dear. Look at that. Diamond art. See that? That takes time and patience, creativity. See that? See that? Clock it. Clock it. Dox me.
What's up,
See that?
LC?
Legal.
What's up,
All right?
LC?
That means married.
That's crazy.
Married. Okay, see that?
Your shit.
See that?
They gonna
See
dox
that?
your shit.
See that? That's love in abundance. Okay, still. Just saying. That's what love look like. See that? See that? See that? That's love right there. See that? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at them people. That's love right there. See that? This is one of the creators. See that? Creator. See that? Just saying. Just saying. I got so much pictures. I just don't want to just throw them anywhere. So I've been hesitant on hanging stuff up. And this beautiful glass mirror. We have to talk about the mirror because I'm not big on mirrors. That one, his mom's been around probably before he was born. And this one was gifted years ago. So I'm just not, if the mirrors ain't in the bathroom, so I kind of want to put it on this wall right here so it can reflect the whole house, kind of extend the house. Look at his desk. So he's taller than me. It goes up and down, so you got to sit all the time. Don't be afraid. You know I asked her to bring the stuff inside, right?
You got to listen.
She's not. They not. We raised this third girl. I'm sorry. They're not. It's not a natural submission. No, not at all. Yeah, they barely listen. Okay? All right? Shit, if you don't enforce it, they won't. They won't do. I won't, I don't, and I will not. What you allow is what they will do. Okay? And all of it. Shit. And I don't play that shit. I ain't allowing but so much. So you can only trample over me a little tiny bit. You play that shit. Play that shit.
What's up, y'all? Intruding on Mrs. Live. Let me get out of here before she lose her viewers and shit. Get out of here before you lose your viewers.
Hey, man. We are one. That's what they said in that courthouse that day. They said, you are one. I am he is me. We are them. We are us. But this is us, you know, just real life. We never came in here to pretend and like create a facade for y'all. You know?
Somebody spoke to your spirit animal. They say, hello, Monica.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm a chaos coordinator. I clean shit. You don't have no dirty space around me. I'll clean your mind and your spirit too. You just gotta allow it. It's a power that many possess. You know. From the East Coast, Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, but on the East Coast. Where you from? Or where you from? Or where you going? Sub, was that a shot? I loved Monica. Monica Geller was crazy. Yes, I am a cleaning person. I'm not OCD with it. I'm lying. Yes, I am. That shit'll irritate the hell out of me. It's just mess and stuff constantly moving. I see something that needs to be done. I'm doing it. I'm not, stressing, asking questions. Why you always leave your clothes somewhere and I gotta pick it up? Like, it's just not in me to do all that. But I'll definitely get to a point and we'll probably have it out with the whole house or the kids or, trash. Empty your trash from your room. Some things that'll definitely get me. And then I'll go on a rant. It is what it is. There's a standard, and you should definitely uphold it in somebody else's house. When you pay for your own shit, live how you want. Do what you want. You want to live in slop, do that. But when I'm coming over, you better make sure that shit cleaned up, or I'm walking right the hell out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But you okay living in filth? Well, yeah, most people are. That's why everybody's so sickly. I got so much goddamn germs that you don't want to clean up. Wipe the damn doorknobs, okay? Wipe the switches. They used to be white. Now they got all kind of fingerprints and shit all on it. It's nasty. Clean that. Some people ain't grow up with a cleanliness standard in their home. They were just allowed to do whatever. And if you grow up like that and you don't think nothing's wrong with it, so be it. That's how you gonna live. Yeah, no. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Clean home, clean mind. It's just my opinion. You ain't gotta believe nothing I say. Your loving right now.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm gonna call my lawn guy to do my front and get this bush down. See this big bush? It's huge and it's covering up my basement window and the water spigot. Because I got a big what is it? A big rocket. It's like a 7-foot rocket that's a sprinkler for the kids so they can have the sprinklers out here in the summer. So that cut down, cut the front. I cut my back because it's so small. I don't want him messing up my plants. Still, we be ready to fight. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm coming back with some content, y'all. I hope y'all ready. I do like to talk. I do. But not just bullshit talk with no purpose or intention. So, I take any suggestions or whatever. But I have plenty. I've gotten plenty. And on Kitchen Medicine Cabinet with She Said, y'all going over there, Kitchen Medicine Cabinet, because we have wife school, taught by an actual wife. Nobody is forced or dragged to be here. And you may have to fit a quota to fucking be here. I may not even allow you to just be here. Okay? Ain't with all that pretend and trolling and all that carrying on. None of us have been trained to be wise, and only your husband can truly train you, but I can get you the basics. I can at least get you the basics of how to maintain that as a woman, because it's not easy. It's not easy. I make it look easy, but it's not. I just want to be very transparent with you guys, give you a little clarity and understanding to how it works, because that's what the elders used to tell you. Oh, what's marriage? What do y'all do? Oh, you got to do the work. You got to do the work. What is that? What is that? Hi. How do I pronounce your name? Dehira? Dehira. Hi. Welcome. It definitely has some type of structure. And I have a wife school code of conduct. So, this is not for performance wives. You performance ass wives. They say this is for prepared wives. Okay. And these will be the standards. Accountability over blame is the top. This is ganja. Yes, this is ganja. Yes, it is. American bush ganja. Only a woman knows how to be a woman. I mean, it's biological. It's nothing that she has to do. Now, what type of woman you want to be is a choice. It's a choice. Sometimes it's programming that they are not even aware of. So many may need deprogramming. They may need a reboot and a re-fucking set. I'm just saying. Because what you're doing, you're not reaping the results that you want. So you're doing something wrong. That's all I'm saying. You know? And sometimes there is a right way to do things. There's a right and a wrong way to love somebody. And if you don't know, goddamn it, it's your fault. It's your job to learn. Okay? You can't just keep doing what you was doing and think you're going to get better results. Sorry. Don't work like that. The other person is human. And you have to respect that. So accountability over blame is number one. It's the code of conduct. It's the code of conduct. Accountability over blame. Selection is sacred. If you don't take your selection process sacred, you're going to keep fucking up. That's just that. You're going to keep picking the wrong person. I gave to the wrong person. It's still your choice and you made it. Only a woman knows how to be a woman. Only a woman can train a girl up to be a woman. A husband can show you how to be a wife, but God shows you how to be a true wife, a true woman, a true person. And you're absolutely right, Patrick. I agree with that 100%. But how many of our women and our girls are growing up with scripture, with people or women guiding them and modeling behavior from scripture? Many are not, sadly. You know, again, the truth teller is here, the original shame lady, MrsSheSaid. Married 21 years, 29 years with the same man, 4 kids, 6 godchildren. You know, I love teaching. I love cooking. I love learning and, you know, being creative. You know, these things are really important, especially when we're coming into a society where the next 5 to 10 years, most of y'all are going to be homeschooling your children or your grandchildren. Okay, that's important. Thank you for the membership. If that membership landed on you, be sure to check out the content, like, share, and subscribe. And join the tribe. Join the tribe. We here. What's up, OG? Hello from New York. Terry Will is in the building. Peace. New York vet here. Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, born and raised. Queens marinated. So New York City is repping. Yep, so wife school definitely has a code of conduct, you know, accountability over blame. Selection is sacred. And that's a big part that, you know, our girls, young women are missing. I'm here to fill it in. The wiser, the better, the stronger. The better prepared you'll be. That's all I'm saying. You know, emotional discipline is power. It's a code of conduct at the wife school. Emotional discipline is power, and you'll be taught some strategies, tips, even clarity to understand what that means. Okay? Hey, Queen. Tenzink is in the building. How you doing? Just going over my wife school code of conduct. It will be a wife school course taught by an actual wife. And that's shade, take it how you want. Very transparent, been here, you know, for some years now on He Said, She Said, Love and Abundance, a tribe called Harris, promote conscious parenting. It all encompasses us. And this is us. So, yeah, I've been pulled to do this. So that's what I'm going to do. You can check me out on MrsSheSaid Shame Sunday, as well as Kitchen Medicine Cabinet with MrsSheSaid, because your kitchen should be your hospital. Your kitchen should be your pharmacy, your doctor, where you find healing, building, and sacred rituals, you know. And most of these things are not passed down by family, and some we have to make up, but keep them sacred. It's a lot of scripture that gives us structure and understanding. And like the gentleman said above, it's there. We just don't listen or lack comprehension, have no care. Patrick said, it's not any influence, it's choosing yourself and what you think is right over God. What you think is right over God. Y'all hear that? Huh? You think something's right, but God told you. This scripture. What God knows to be true, okay? Because he designed you and knew you from the beginning. It sounds weird, but it's true. It don't sound weird to me, brother. Not at all. I absolutely understand. It's the masses that don't understand. It's the masses that lack comprehension. Only the 5% know. It ain't about faith, thinking, considering. No, I know. I know. I wish you can get on this page. I'm sorry. My beginning was written. I just followed the path. I listened. And there's things that tried to take me and lead me astray. But my consciousness chose to listen to God's path. It was stronger and louder. So I followed that. And I'm grateful where it led me. And, I'm conscious about it. So the wife school has a code of conduct. Emotional discipline is power. All right. Respect is non-negotiable. A lot of you ladies lack that. Just the basics of respect. It's non-negotiable. Okay. We study male nature. We study it. Okay. You might have to study woman nature too. Female nature. So I think y'all are a little clueless. You live in the body of it, but you're a little clueless on how it works, how to build it, how to keep it strong and sacred to reap better results. But when money is on the mind, it'll lead you astray. It'll lead you astray. So accountability over blame. Selection is sacred. Emotional discipline is power. Respect is absolutely non-negotiable. We study the male nature. You're going to have to study the female nature too. Submission is order. It's not oppression. It's order. Submission is order. Structure. It's not oppression. Intimacy is sacred bonding. Our girls totally lost that. There's been a whore convention in the masses because that's the behavior y'all are exhibiting. And not only grown women exhibiting this, our children are. And that's a shame. Amen, Patrick. She's one of the ones, people. We need to encourage what she's doing to help. God willing, you flourish and help all our ladies in need. And that's been my purpose from the day I clicked this button to come here. 5, maybe 6 years so far. And it's a lot of pushback. And I don't think people want to do good. That's why we haven't even got to 1,000 subscribers. It's never been the purpose. You know, who the message is meant for, they'll hear it. It's not meant for everyone. So when I do get pushback or we don't get, the affirmations that people would think, it's not meant for them. And like you said, God willing, he'll make it explode. He'll make sure you see. So I appreciate you pulling up and popping in. Intimacy is sacred bonding, and we need to get back to that. Growth is ongoing. You never stop growing. That's the consciousness you need to have. You will always need to grow through something. Hey, Silent Grind. He said I'm spam. Okay, cool. Privacy protects marriage. Privacy protects marriage. You wouldn't believe how many women have protected their marriages by not cluing their children, grandchildren in on the inner workings of that said marriage. Because I hear so many narratives about having these families across town and blah, blah. You couldn't even imagine what some women go through once they start hitting their late 30s and their early 40s. Sex is cut off, especially back then. Nobody was going to the OBGYN. People didn't know about menopause and, low testosterone, where your libido just goes. Women have vaginal atrophy. Like, these are things that our elders were not aware of. They were not conscious of, so they couldn't tell us, things. Absolutely, there was some no good men, but there was a lot of good men. And those are the ones that we need to speak of and focus on, because there are a lot of them that do still exist. I'm just saying. 10, legacy over ego. Y'all egos is crazy. Crazy. Marriage is bigger than, momentary pride. It's bigger than that. Marriage shapes children, generational patterns, community standards. Wife school is about building stability. I'm all about building stability. Wife school principle, I choose legacy over ego. That will be it. We choose legacy over ego. And it means it's more than you, right? It's family, that's children, that's your community. It's more than you. So it'll be a process. Be popping in and out. I really don't like the whole computer setup and being confined. I do like to get up and move around. So having my phone is a little bit better for me versus most podcasters like to have, a whole setup, and which we do have in my basement, but I'd rather do this, sit outside, sit in the front, sit in the back, take a walk, and build with y'all, because those are the things that have absolutely I've found peace with and a closer connection to this beautiful land and God in itself. So those things are very important to be conscious of. So we're going to build on that, having a healthy hierarchy, when not to submit, the importance of discernment before vows, like deep discussions. Because I don't think we know how to move. Our parents didn't show us how to court. They didn't show us how to date. Most people saw chaos, dysfunction, and called it love. And we're not going to continue to do that. 21 years, we didn't live in chaos and dysfunction. It's more love and abundance than anything else, and I'll tell people over and over, like, he's made me laugh way more than he's made me cry. So you wonder why I have a natural smile shine on my face? That's a lot to do with it, man. That's a lot to do with it. We got to get grounded. Grounding is really important for the nervous system. If your nervous system is out of whack, it's going to have your mind out of whack. It's going to have your gut out of whack and your hormones out of whack. And when all those things are out of whack, your ass going to start acting crazy. And if you don't try to find some understanding or clarity to what's happening, it's going to be a hard journey, because you won't even be able to explain to your partner what's going on, right? And looking for him to fix it. And that's just foolish, and that was his fault because he can't fix you. That shit crazy. So I'm absolutely going to bring a lot of clarity to that. Y'all got to grow up, put your big girl panties on. Shit is ridiculous. The naivety, plausible deniability, the lack of accountability. Shame on y'all. Shame on you. Okay? I've been saying it. Y'all just didn't like the way I said it? Oh, okay. I know the truth hurts. It does, but it'll be a wife school mentorship, and I will have an intake structure, eligibility screening. Yeah, the audacity of this, as she said. Yeah, eligibility screening. You might have to be screened, because I need only the real invested to be in tow. Because if I had to do a Zoom or something like that where we're not live and have everybody in the business, because some things may need to be behind scenes. Everything ain't for everybody. So in order to be included in this, there's absolutely an eligibility screening. I will not just let any and everybody in this mentorship. Donations are appreciated. There will be no charge. Any more than 5 I get, it's a go. So you know where to find me. Promote conscious parenting at gmail.com. Promote conscious parenting at gmail.com. I would hope you know how to spell. Okay? Eligibility screening. We got readiness questions. I got personal responsibility agreement. Okay? With anything you get into, there's some type of agreement. You have a responsibility. A confidentiality covenant. I don't tell people's business. It's never been my forte. we're not doing that. Sharing with me the mentor, yeah, we don't do that. Confidentiality is very important. Initial assessment category, school is letting out, so the kids is coming home. Initial assessment categories. I have to assess you initially. It's very important to see where you are in your mindset. Okay? Hey, Booger. So to be unique, sing happy birthday to me. My name is Kisa. I subscribed. What kind of happy you want? You want the ethnic happy birthday or the regular? The regular smegular. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Kisa. Happy birthday, Kisa. I hope I'm saying it right. Kisa. Happy birthday. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the sub. Maddie said she's gonna make a cake for you. She just made one other day. Nice talking to her. Definitely getting better. You got money? Come on, big girl. Treat everybody. Treat everybody some ice cream. You know how much ice cream is? I'm sure it's more than $2. You better get 3 at least. Crazy. Thank you. Well, I hope you have a wonderful birthday. It's pretty cool here. What plans you got? What are you doing for your birthday? This ice cream truck, if he sit here, it's so loud. Who wants ice cream? I mean, $10 to revamp the pictures on the ice cream truck. Like, it's all faded. You want me to go with you? I don't know what happened, y'all. My apologies. Walking to the ice truck. Go ahead. Why you walking around on me? You the one with the money? Okay, girl. Look at this truck, y'all. We got cones. Treat the baby to an ice cream cone. What's wrong with y'all? She loaded, but she works. Okay? Child labor laws and shit. She go to school and she works. She work at home and sometimes she may go with me. Learning. Got it. Oh, you ain't bring no dollars. You want coins? Bad coin. She brought her coin purse. Got it? You look like Tahayan from Tex. He's awesome. I don't know who that is. Silly Terry. Hey now. Yeah, we do karaoke. We like the karaoke king and queen. You know? I'm just saying. We ain't professional singers, but we can definitely light up a room. I'm just saying. Go check out some of our content. We got applause or tomatoes. So sometimes we're out. Thank you. We'll record How are you? Yes. I love your jacket. It's my elder getting some ice cream. Where you going? You walking past your house? Uh-oh. My little yard things is losing its little wings. It be so windy. Everybody coming outside now. Get that ice cream. Let me get a little taste. And good on your hair. I done lost my taste buds for that stuff. We got an ice cream maker. I gotta hit that subscribe button over on Kitchen Medicine Cabinet because when we go live and do stuff, I gotta make bread, we gotta make ice cream, all of that. Kitchen ready. Check out Pastor Mike Hogarth, the Silver Wanderer. Hey now. We actually are members of One Generational Church online with Pastor Sir Hale, Ernest Hale. Amazing. We were on the podcast journey along with him. We shared some panels at times, so we grew with him. Watched him go through his ministry school and all of that. So it's been wonderful. We're there with him. Bible study Thursday and Sunday morning church. So it's wonderful. So if you're new here, stay tuned because there's more to say. Pardon the ice cream truck music, you know. It ain't the best. It's very annoying. It's very annoying. Crazy. But Shane Sunday has never been gone. Okay? Sometimes you gotta take a break. You can always find some content over on the Tribe Called Harris. You know? Yeah, what is that right there? I don't know if it's charged up. It might not be charged up. I just walked back into the room and that truck is still going. You hear it? You hear it? He gonna sit there for a minute. He's still getting the elder. As soon as he finished with her, somebody else is gonna come out their house. You know what I mean? It's like they wait till the last minute. They hear it out here, and then it's like, oh, I'm gonna wait till the last minute before he wants to drive off. He should have waited at least another hour so all the kids could come home. They sprinkling in here and there. Some probably go to after school program. Who's the greatest? King Jesus? Elvis? Or Burger? Immortal beloved, that is a foolish question to come into Shame Lady's damn live and ask, who's the greatest? King Jesus. What's wrong with you? Is that a trick question? Oh, man. Maine Harrison, Kendrick, what are you doing? I don't know, making a beat. That's what it sounds like. Oh, she got a big ice cream. Yeah, little lady, where is she gonna eat all that? She gotta be getting that for somebody. That was a lot. Yeah, if you're new here, subscribe, go check out the content. Hubby and I be, doing our thing, building on everything, But if you're here just popping in now, I actually got the wife school taught by an actual wife coming to you soon. 21 years married, 29 years together. Established in 1998, It's not about controlling women. I don't know what you thought. Buy ice cream in. All right. It's a loud ass truck. Ooh, child. I had a big enough print. Can I charge you to reprint your ice cream pictures on there? Goodness gracious. It's not inviting, I'll tell you that. This is not about controlling women. You can barely control your damn selves. We know that's not it. This is about equipping y'all. Equipping you, right? This is about understanding. Understanding is very important. One of the hardest things for people to learn is to restrain themselves, show temperance, understanding. Did you forget to hit that like button and subscribe? Oh, okay. It's about understanding. Um, Understanding self, for one, the male biology, the male ego structure, the male stress responses. Let's see. The female emotional power, selection wisdom. Selection wisdom. You choose. You choose. Got to be wise in your choices. Though we're not taught to look at the future as much as we should, especially us as women, as we age, the reproductive process, the aging process with that, geriatric pregnancy, just aging. It changes. It changes rapidly. It could change overnight. And how we respond to it is different. And if you're equipped with understanding and more tools, it'll be an easier process. Because it can get crazy. I'm just saying, some women literally go crazy. So, selection, wisdom, identity formation. Like, we're raising 3 girls. Like, I showed them all facets of women, and it's like, you choose the type of woman you want to be. You choose the type of woman you want to be. It's not just, oh, my mom's like this, or this is just how we are, and this is just how I am type shit. No, I'm sorry. That's not going to work for a long-term marriage. It's not going to work in a family, thriving community. It's just not going to work. And that's the truth. I'm sorry. And the truth, you don't need to learn to be a wife. That's the truth. You don't need to learn to be a wife. You learn to be your husband's wife. You learn to be your husband's wife. That's where maturity begins, okay? I see a huge lack of maturity in our people, not just our women, men too. Y'all niggas are suckers. I'm sorry. Maturity is lacking. What time is it in the U.S.? It is now 2:58. What time is it where you are? Where are you? Where are you? So when you learn that, that you're going to learn to be your husband's wife, that's where that maturity kicks in. Oh, so it's nighttime. Romania. Salute to Romania. Appreciate you pulling up and popping in from the other side of the world. Man, I know it's probably beautiful over there, regardless of what, our news stations tell us or say. I'm just saying. I got topics too. So we're going to have some topics, some meaty, psychological, and practical, topics to learn in this wife school course. These I probably do live. We're on the East Coast. We're on the East Coast between New York and Virginia. Okay. Man, the first topic is going to be, you are always studying man, even as a girl. So I don't know what kind of learning y'all have had, kind of men y'all have been around, the narratives that have been pushed in your life as a little girl, the movies you consume, the TV shows you consumed, all push a narrative and create a psychological way of thinking, a mindset, to say the least. So you're always studying men. And like I told my husband years ago, like my first boyfriend was kindergarten. And for me, he resembled Michael Jackson, the young Michael Jackson. He had a little Jerry curl, pretty brown boy, and I used to write love notes to him. Kindergarten. I was smart. Okay, I love you. Do you love me? Check the box. All of that. So do y'all forget that you were studying, that you were learning boys and men, the difference between boys and teenage boys and, men and older men? Like it's absolutely different. And it was our job to mature and grow and learn as we lived. So you're always studying men, even as a girl, from your brothers, your father, your neighbors, the boys in school, boys in church, the boys on the basketball team, the boys in the community on the block, I'm back. My TV show was definitely Sanford and Son and the Jeffersons and Good Times. Shout out to Claire Huxtable, into that great show, The Different World. Yeah. I go one even further. The Little House on the Prairie. That's my shit. When he gets off of work at 5 o'clock, because it's on all day, because we do the Pluto. I love Pluto, right? And I go to the classic TV, and they have Little House on the Prairie, has its own station. You can watch it from the first episode to the last. You hear me? Every scenario you could possibly think in today's times has been done. Shout out to Michael Landon. Laura Ingalls, who wrote those journals, and they had to make the series, and just it's amazing to watch these stories be told back in those times when things were so simple. We make things so complicated. L'Oreal's got the potato for Christmas. Simple, yo. Just Charles Ingalls was the man. Isaiah Edwards. These men in this community, it was something. And I tell my husband, like, every time we look at it, it's just shame is used so much, that whatever incidents happen, that's a shame, or the person should feel some shame, or, you know what I mean? And we just look at each other. But shame never existed. I had a bitch actually want to give me pushback on my Bring Back Shame channel. Pushback. Asking me questions about shame. Like, when did shame ever exist? When did we have shame in our society? Like, you dumb broad to even bring me up here and ask me that shit. I was so perturbed. I didn't even want to be there. I shouldn't have even did it. The stupidity of it all. And now to look at everybody's conversations, and her friend is actually now trying to push. Like, it's amazing to me to see. So salute to y'all who's joining the Bring Back Shame mindset. Because if you had some, you wouldn't do the stupid, fucked up shit that you do. I'm sorry, the poor decision making that you're making. Yeah, that's on you. You have no shame. Highway to Heaven, yes. Honey Grape, hey, I am 12. Is it okay for me to be here? I'd say not, because earlier it would have been okay, because I was doing the 11-year-old's hair, and the conversation was a little lighter. And I do have it on, not for kids. So I don't even know how you're on here. You don't have it set for parental monitoring. So I'd say no. But just knowing that you might still be here, I'll mind myself in what I'm saying. I'm really just talking about a wife school course that I am going to start doing, taught by an actual wife, 21 years married. And 29 together. It's not about controlling women. It's just about equipping them, equipping girls and women. All right. Okay. Bye, baby. So yeah, the teaching points. Girls imprint early. The male energy you grow up around shapes your expectations. You must choose who you observe carefully. So if you're raising children and you're raising girls or boys, like, we have to be mindful of who shapes our children's expectations of that gender, who you have your young children around from birth to at least 16, 17. Like, you really need to be conscious of what your children are seeing, who they're around, who's feeding them context to life, to relationships, to sex. What a coincidence. My husband was just talking about that series yesterday, Todd. Yeah, it was a good one. I'm still stuck on Little House on the Prairie. But I like a lot of the old shows. It's simple. And it's not sex driven. And the kids today don't need to be watching the modern TV today because it's all sex driven. It's really sex driven. I mean, and I noticed it 20 years ago. So I'm way confused on how much access these kids have. And there's no monitoring of the parents when you know about porn, you know about like all of it. And just like this baby coming in here, and that's 12. I put no kids. Mine is absolutely for no kids. So she must have a regular account that's not YouTube Kids. And she has access to everything. So any swipe, you can imagine what he or she is seeing. That's all I'm saying. We need to strip that, take that away from him. I'm sorry, take it away. Posted it in my story. It was another girl. Like now everybody's saying it. I've been said it. Monitor these kids, man. I told y'all early on, Madison's 11 now, so we got in. She was what, 5? We had to detox her once from technology, Chromebooks, or never was just free to have a phone or nothing like that. But yeah, them Game Boys or the Chromebooks or laptop, the tablets, the kid tablets. Well, it's just the kids' tablet. They gotta learn. No, they learn by reading books and writing, crayons, coloring books, and puzzles and shit. That's how they learn. I'm just saying. But some of my teaching points: the girls in print early, boys in print early too. I'm focusing more on girls because I'm a woman. But our children imprint early. Who we have them around, what they see, they will identify as. You know, you choose who you observe carefully. And I was pretty conscious as a little kid. I chose to stay in a lot of homes. My mother just kind of affirmed it. Again, latchkey kid, kind of like a foster kid, but nobody got checks. But we were definitely welcome in other people's homes. And I love those people for caring for me and my brothers. That was a blessing. And again, I got to see how other families lived, to see my home and how we lived, and then to live in 5 or 6 or 7 different other homes with friends growing up through my childhood. I got to see directly how other families lived, how they structured their home, what the rules were, the moral compass, like all of that stuff. And I was blessed. I was blessed to have some great families. Nobody's perfect. It was bad and good, but it was more good, learned a lot. So I appreciate that. Biology insight. I think most people miss these classes. I went to Job Corps. I didn't like high school. Once I got there, I didn't like it. And I was done. I was rather be on the street and learn from the street, and then chose to go to Job Corps at 16, 17. So, but biology, insight. I'm going to just give some insight. Men bond, how they bond. They bond through respect, okay? Admiration, physical affirmation, okay? Being believed in. That's how they bond. You can correct me if I'm wrong. You can add on if you think things needed to be add on, but there's some differences in us. You know, girls, we bond through emotional safety, right? We bond through communication. It's just a little different. We bond through consistency. So that's a big one. We bond through verbal reassurance. It's different wiring, same desire for connection, but different wiring. I just want young girls and women to have this mindset of I choose wisely who I learn from. I choose wisely who I learn from. Every man is not my teacher. Yeah, I can learn from you what to do as well as what not to do. But every man is not my teacher. Every woman is not my teacher. I'm sorry. And that part is deep. That's deep. You're going to be learning how he responds to stress, how he responds to disrespect, how he responds to financial pressure, public embarrassment. These are the things that you need to be insightful of and aware of, have some reflection or preparation for. Because you don't know. You're learning that man. You earn your man while you learn him. Men under stress is different. Um, Withdrawal. Men withdraw under stress. We kind of get chaotic. Talk more. Majority. Men under stress withdraw, go silent, become task focused, may experience an ego threat. Women under stress, we talk more, we seek reassurance, escalate emotionally. Just saying, understanding this prevents unnecessary wars. We just want to prevent unnecessary wars. So, I study how a man handles pressure before I offer partnership. That's very important. If you haven't seen your man under pressure, I don't know if you want to be a husband. You have to learn that. You have to see that at least. How he manages that. Punching walls and acting a fool. Yeah, that's not husband. You might want to rethink that. Right? Because if these little things cause him that much stress and he doesn't know how to handle that type of pressure, that's not a good quality. You might want to exit stage left. I'm just saying. You have to take the time to love it. It's so easy to take. You know what I mean? What they say. My man, my man, my man. Is it really their man? Got to treat them as such. Anything you treasure should be treated well. Just because you possess it doesn't mean you get to treat it any kind of way. It's like, yeah, there has to be some type of standard of respect. This is the basics of respect. I vow to not disrespect you. How that looks for my husband, he will make that aware to me. Because in some marriages, some things are okay. Busting in the bathroom while he's in there, it's okay. He's taking a shit on the toilet. You want to come and brush your teeth? Yeah, some husbands might be okay with that. But some husbands are not. Like, what the fuck? Don't bust in here, I'm in here. Like, close the door, lock it. Like, this is not okay. So please learn this and don't do that no more. So that's okay. But it's going to be a emotional regulation course. It really is. We act like we are the most emotional literate humans, and I don't believe that. They're all liars, bro. So the world would be a different place if that was true. I'm just saying, it would absolutely be a different place. Do you see some of these women out here today? Do you know some of them want to be a dog, like on the ground on their knees barking like a fucking dog? Like, come on now, stop it. We got some crazy shit going on in today's modern day. It needs to be exposed, it needs to be shamed, and it needs to be corrected, not affirmed. We don't want to affirm stupid fucking behavior. We don't want to affirm foolishness. We don't want to affirm burning out societies with horrible women. We don't want to do that. We never did it for men. The men that was horrible in the community, we said, fuck that. No, nah, nigga, pull your pants up, go to school, do better, be a better man, bang, bang, bang. And guess what? A lot of them did it. A lot of them have done it. The generations that I'm speaking about now, the litters that came behind them are your litters. Most of you women have raised them kids by yourself. Fucked up somewhere. I'm just saying. I just don't like to hear it. But it's true. I see it in real time. When you've been in the foster care system, taking care of kids for a long time, you see the numbers, the real kids in real life. And you see the real kids age out. I have close family members who have been doing this for years, aging out your children. They come to them young teens. They make sure that there are secure young adults leaving their home. That's a beautiful thing. When we were doing it, I take little people. I couldn't take the older kids because I didn't have that type of setup. Madison gets older than that, may be something to consider. But the people I know, over 50 of your children in their care, aged out, off to college, off to traveling, off to entrepreneurships, off to interns, off to college. We got to do better, and it starts with us. Our society will not thrive any higher than the morality of our women. And I said it. Bring it. If you want to debate about that, we can. I'm up for it. Pick anybody. Okay? Make sure you go to my husband, though. I'm scared to get a fish taco from, oh God, from a 2026 woman today, or just some simple rice from a 2026 woman today. I don't want no Lipton tea. I want some real turmeric ginger tea, right? I don't want no tea out the box. Yeah, I don't want no store-bought box celestial thing. I agree. Rubious tea is the only one that I buy as a tea because I couldn't find it nowhere else. It's just not a herb in my herbal store. They sell it as a tea. That's the only thing that's in that tea. So it's been unique. It's been a great journey. I've had to reset. I grew stronger, wiser, and more ready to come back with fierceness. And y'all can't fuck with me. That's all I'm saying. All right. So until next time, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button, because you never know when I'm popping up. She said, out.